My Hero Academia. We're still in the Hero License Exam Arc. We're on Chapter 119, Deku vs. Kacchan 2. For Kazuki, who lets his emotions explode violently, the only thing Izuku can do is, by fighting, I may have only wanted to help him release his uncontrollable pent-up feelings. Even so, I may have been out of line, but I just couldn't selfishly reject them. Thinking about it now, it's all a bit messed up. From kindergarten to elementary school, to junior high, to high school, I'm not gonna be your sandbag, Kacchan. We'd been together for the longest time, but even up until now, we have never expressed our feelings and talked things out, ever. Ooh. Grab his face. Boom! Above. Huh? Boom! Oh, came down. Deku dodged it. Too close. Ooh, huh? Boom! Don't let him think. Oh. He can cover this distance by the time I land. This is bad. Oh. Coming from the leg. Knock his hand away. Oh. From behind. Oh. Smack! Ooh. Oh, into the guardrail. Boom. I didn't even have time to catch my breath. Oh. Doing backflips. Or front flips. No, backflips, yeah. Oh, grab. Oh. Thud. Ugh. Cough. My method of predicting my enemy's moves, then deciding on the proper course of action is too slow. That ability to watch and immediately react, even more than before, he's definitely been polishing that skill. I'm sure it's obvious, but you've really got stronger. What are you smiling about? I thought you weren't gonna be my punching bag, or some stuff like that. Gah, I won't. You're probably just plotting something, as usual. Oh. Stun grenade! Oh. He's blocking the view. That kind of thing always disgusts me. I never know what the heck you're thinking. Boom! Cough. No matter how much I beat the stuff out of you, you just came back. You were just a piece of stuff with nothing. Yet you always looked at me with those eyes. Like you were looking down on me. It's like the entire darn time. You were sneering at me from above. Someday you'll really surpass me. It's that darn attitude that peeves me off, huh? So that's what you were thinking. Yeah, normally you'd think someone who's always bullied and made fun of usually wouldn't want to deal with that person. However, as you just said, it's exactly because I had nothing. That despite all of your negative traits, to the same degree, you were so amazing it was blinding. You had so many things that I didn't, huh? To me, you were this amazing person who, unlike All Might, was always nearby. That's why I always, got a bit too emotional. He's several levels faster than before, and my control was thrown off. Oh, is he going through upgrade? My body always had a maximum output that it wouldn't allow. In full cowl, I was constantly aware of it. But I was constantly aware that it was only 5%. Unexpectedly, I didn't even realize just how much I trained my body. Can't dodge it. Gotta block. Full cowl, continuous power, maximum output, 8%. I've always been chasing you. The full power shoot style kick. 8%. Whoa. Oh. Bakugan number 1. Let's see. Number 2 is Deku. Number 3 is Todoroki. 4 is Eraserhead. Wow. 5 Kirishima. 6 is All Might. 7 is Juro or Headjax. Headjax. 8 is Ida. 9th is Suyu. And Ochiko got 10th. Wow. Okay. Chapter 120, 3 people. The speed was unexpected, even for me. Usually going from 5% to 8% wouldn't be that dramatic of a change. However, with just that tiny difference, for one moment, I've always been chasing you. He caught up, huh? Ooh. Boom. Whoosh. Ah! Shoot. Boom. Oh. Couldn't get a direct hit off in time. Guy's speed suddenly jumped into a higher. Grrr. Oh, that all you got? Ooh, he's coming out. I can't stand the thought of saying this directly to you because it sounds hypercritical, but the F. When I feel like I have to win more than I feel that I have to help. I want to win and surpass you. How do you not get that, dummy? Shut up! My language becomes more vulgar, and I thoughtlessly run my mouth. It really should be a part of myself that I hate. But somewhere inside me, you're that image of victory. Ooh, coming at him. In midair, I've got the advantage. It's not like I meaninglessly charged and jumped in. The power-up was a bit unexpected though. Kacchan's impression of the shoot style, stupid direct charge, then kick, is probably soundly entrenched in his brain. This may be your fight to vent, but I'm not just here to nicely play along. 5%. Shoot style is a way to fight without overusing my arms. But I never said I couldn't use them. Oh. The embodiment of victory. Sorry, but I want to beat you. You're next. So I can prove to All Might he was right to choose me. Oh. In the face. I want to win and surpass you. How do you not get that, dummy? I won't lose! Oh, crap. Ah! Oh. He just exploded in his face. Deku lost? Ha, ha. Choke cough. Ha, cough. Ha. I win. All Might's power. Even if you have that power, even if you made it your own, you still lose to me. Hey. Why the heck do you lose? Yes, ha. That's far enough, you two. Huh? Oh, All Might came. So All Might stopped Izawa from going. I'm sorry, but I've been listening the whole time. All Might. I'm sorry. I never noticed. Why? Now. Why Deku? Oh, turn around. Since that sludge guy, I've been thinking. Why this guy? He was helpless, but he was more of a hero than anyone else. I thought you were already strong, so I decided to help him stand in the arena, rather than you, who had long since been in it. But I'm weak too. That's why I wanted to become someone strong like you. I'm weak. That's why I'm like that. This is not your fault. I was approaching my limit anyway. This outcome was unavoidable. You are strong. However, I focused solely on that strength, and I made you shoulder far too much. I'm sorry. You, too, are still young. I've been a hero for a long time, so this is my opinion. Obsessing over victory like young Bakugo, and thinking you want to help those in need, like young Midoriya. If either one of them is insufficient, You cannot maintain your sense of justice as a hero. Just as young Midoriya looked up to young Bakugo's strength, and young Bakugo feared young Midoriya's heart, maybe now, with your feelings laid bare, you have come to realize, haven't you? If you two can accept each other fully and complement your strengths, save those in need to achieve victory, seek victory to save the day, yes, do both, and you can become the greatest of heroes. I wasn't asking for that stuff. Ooh. You got the strongest guy laying out the path for you. Don't go losing. I will get stronger, strong enough to beat you. Sigh. Who knows what's between you and Deku? Recover Girl and the principal. As for the students, only you. Huh? Who knows what's between you? Oh, so he's talking about his power. Who knows what's between you and Deku? Recover Girl and the principal. As for the students, only you. Okay. You don't want anyone to find out, right, All Might? Since you're hiding it, I won't tell a soul. Unlike this stuff for brains, Deku, I won't. This secret stays with us here. The secret between the two becomes a secret amongst three. 120. Okay. Chapter 121, the second semester opening ceremony. Originally, my secret is something I should have properly asked you to protect. I'm sorry for forcing you to be so cautious. Ain't being cautious. The risk of rumors spreading is just that high. I think the logical thing to do now is to explain everything up to this point to young Bakugo's satisfaction. I will explain everything. So All Might explained everything to Kacchan. How he had inherited his power to stand against the ultimate evil. How he became the #1 hero, and then the symbol of peace. How he was grievously injured, and his body began approaching its limit. And finally, how he chose his successor. Something like if the truth of this power is exposed, it'll be chaos, huh? Seriously, the heck you doing telling people about it, stupid Deku? Using up the last of my power was my choice. I said this earlier, but you're not responsible for that. In the end, it changes nothing for me. I'm gonna surpass you too. I'm gonna vault over you as top hero. Yeah. It's gonna be different from now on, Deku. Just like how you observed me and everything else, I'll absorb it all and become stronger. I'm also gonna make everything mine and go even higher than you, Mr. Chosen One. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go even higher than that. I've got it. I've got to. Dummy, I said I'll pass you, you guy. But I'm saying I've got to go even higher than that, huh? So the secret between me and All Might became a secret among the three of us. They changed from before. Now it's like they become true rivals. And then, oh, that's how the night right after the end of the test, and you're out fighting. It's just great that you're so lively. Zawa, wait, before you apprehend them, I was the cause of this. Excuse me? What's this all about, All Might? Huh? It's Midoriya and Bakugo again. They are apparently fighting over something at the training grounds. Ah, it surely has to be about that. I knew those two before they entered this school. I think I know what this is about. Could you leave this to me? I'll bring them back right away. So, what caused this fight? Huh? Young Bakugo felt he was responsible for me retiring. Still burned by this, he was forced to deal with the license exam, and as a result of that inferiority complex, that inferiority complex exploded into this. We didn't notice and neglected his mental care. This fight was the result of failure by us adults. However, you broke the rules, and I cannot simply let that go. I'll give you an appropriate punishment. Who threw the first punch? I did. I also fought back rather hard. Bakugo, 4 days. Midoriya, 3 days. You're both under house arrest. During that time, you'll be cleaning the dorm's common areas, both morning and nights. Plus, you will both turn in a written letter of apology. As for your injuries, if the pain gets worse, go to the infirmary. However, unless it's really bad, don't you dare go relying on that woman's work. Heal your selfish injuries by yourself. That's all. Get to sleep. Oh, they gonna fight? House arrest? Those idiots. That's nonsense. Are they stupid? The pinnacle of stupidity. For other vacuuming. Are they getting along now? Getting along? I wouldn't say that. It's hard to put into words. You're lucky you're under house arrest. I guess that means you'll be absent for opening ceremony today. Bakugo, what are you going to do about the provisional license supplementary lessons? Shut it. That has nothing to do with you. Okay, well, good luck with your cleaning then. The shoot style. I wonder how it went. The wind-up motions are too big. Even with the speed up, I was still able to react at the last second. It's not cut out for a slugfest. I see. Throwing in that punch seriously peeved me off. I see. Listen up, everyone. Stay in line and move quickly. We're going out to the grounds. You're out of line though. It's the class president's dilemma. Sawa-sensei didn't come to the entrance ceremony either. Maybe this time he had something to do too. Well, since the start of the school year, I guess things have changed a ton. I heard everything, Class A. 2 people. Oh, Monoma. They said 2 of you actually failed the provisional license exam. It's Monoma from Class B. As usual, his head doesn't seem to be screwed on right. Even though only 2 kids failed in Class B, hardly peculiar. So it's only you that failed again. So which is it? Everyone here passed. Hey, looks like you've fallen behind, Class A. Oh, Tetsu fast. So everyone, it's a one-sided competitiveness on their part, so don't worry about it. It's fine, man. Suzunori's Japanese has a quirk of its own. It's slightly broken Japanese, so we went slightly okay. Vlad teachers say, we go our class tomorrow. Working steady. Let's enjoy. Oh. Shoshinori Pony. American. Oh, Class B. Huh. Okay. Really? I can't wait to work with you. Hey, she's a foreigner, isn't she? Whisper. And we'll beat the stuff out of you. Don't teach her to say weird things. Monoma. Hey, you're holding us up back here. Apologies. Come on, everyone. Let's refrain from speaking of private matters here. We're causing trouble for other people. Ooh. Don't show me any more of that lame stuff. Shinso. He's the guy that fought Midoriya at the sports festival. Ah, that guy seems a bit more rough around the edges. Yeah, the guy who can mind control. Okay, that's a lot of students. Okay. Hiya! Oh, the principal. It's me, everyone's lovable, tiny mammalian principal. So recently, the quality of my fur, which I quite pride myself in, has unfortunately begun to deteriorate. I have taken great pains to care for it. Don't worry, this can apply to you humans as well. You should always have balanced meals, both rich in zinc and other vitamins. But of course, the most important thing for you would be sleep. The worst possible thing for fur, or in your case hair, is an abnormal lifestyle thrown off track. If a time comes around in which you worry about the state of your hair, the best thing you can do is to take care to sleep properly. It's extremely, who cares, and unbelievable long. The thing that has thrown my lifestyle off track is, as everyone knows, that incident that occurred this summer. That is the case. The loss of our pillar, the effects of that incident are beginning to appear even faster than we imagined. From here on, we expect that great difficulties await our society. For those of you in the Department of Heroics in particular, it will be most prominent. And for many of you second and third years involved in our hero internships, you must have an even more increased awareness of this crisis situation. Hero internships, whisper, whisper. Maybe it's an extension of our schooling, like those career experience activities. Yeah. I know this is a heavy topic and the outlook is bleak. But even if the outlook is grim, the adults are currently doing their best to somehow do something about it. I would like all of you to someday develop into people capable of continuing their work. Whether you're Department of Management or the Department of General Education or the Department of Support or the Department of Heroics, please do not forget that all of you are the successors to our society. I kept it pretty short, don't you think? Breaking the mold, if I do say so. As expected as a principal. Even higher than you, Mr. Chosen One. Successors, huh? If you're looking for a successor, huh? There is no environment better suited than UA for finding young, talented individuals. How about it? Becoming a teacher. Even thinking about your circumstances, I don't think it would be a bad idea. What's wrong? I'm really not trying to be vague here. The successor, candidate before you met Izuku. Ooh, who's this guy? While I was searching for a successor, from time to time, I would receive the occasional missive from UA that would say, "There's a person here who will surely be suitable, who will surely be a suitable successor for you." So who's this guy? Huh? Okay, so this is the start of the Internship Arc. Okay, chapter 122, the season for encounters. Here I can always totally compose a studio. Well then, lastly, a few cautionary words. The final act of the opening ceremony. From the lifestyle guidance teacher, Hound Dog Sensei. Grrr, every day, dorm bark bark, used to bark bark growl, life bark. Hunting dog hero, Hound Dog, in charge of lifestyle guidance. Ow! Ha ha ha. He said, last night, there was a fight between students. You haven't gotten used to the dorm life yet. But please refrain from doing such thing while living in the dorms. That was Hound Dog Sensei? Growl. What? He forgets human speech when he gets mad? There's still a lot of stuff I don't know about UA. Large crowd. Midoriya and Baku are getting quite the are getting quite the problem child treatment, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, starting with the seniors. Please return to your classrooms. Oh, it's the dude again. Hey. I know who it was. Hey, listen to what I heard. They said it was a couple of freshmen. The kids who fought are freshies in Class A. Hey. Do you know that? They're pretty lively, right? Hey, you listening? I said hey. Huh? Let's see. Starting today, you'll be continuing normal classes. There's been an unprecedented number of incidents recently. But it's time to shift back and fulfill your duties as students. Today will be limited to classroom lectures only. However, there will be even tougher training later in the semester. Whisper. He's not talking about it. Yes, Ashido? This sensation. It's been so long. Kashiro? Excuse me, Sensei. During the opening ceremony, they mentioned something called a hero internship. Could you please tell us about that? Actually, yeah, the principal did say something about that. I was a bit curious too. He said that a number of the upperclassmen are currently engaged in it. I intended to talk about that another day, but okay. I guess talking about it sooner would be more logical. To put it simply, it entails hero activities outside of the school. It's like the workplace experience you had with the pro heroes before, but this is the real deal. Oh, so they're gonna go on like stakeouts and stuff. So we had that kind of system. Tick, tick, tick. Ding, bang. Then what did we work so hard for during the sports festival? That's right. If we have this internship, even if we didn't get any scouts from the sports festival, we still have paths open to us. Refer to Volume 3. This is a chance you'll get only once a year, for a total of 3 chances. If you aim to be a hero, this is an event you can't overlook. Okay, calm down. This ain't like Uraka. The hero internships will use the connections you gain from the scouts that you acquired during the sports festival. This is an optional activity for students that is not linked to your classes. If anything, if you weren't chosen during the sports festival, it'll be difficult to take part. Oh, so Midoriya's like, Midoriya has to go to Gran Torino again. Originally, each hero office would individually recruit, but in order to pull in UA students, they were constantly bickering. So this method was created. Got it? Then sit down. Sorry for jumping to conclusions. With the acquisition of your provisional licenses, you can now participate in more long-term professional exercises. However, there isn't much precedent for freshmen receiving provisional licenses. Because of that, coupled with the revival of the villains, we are cautiously considering the matter of your participation. Well, on a later date, I will give you proper testimonial, as well as our plans for the future. We've got our own things to concern ourselves with. Okay, sorry for holding you up, Mike. First period. Time for some English. In other words, my time to shine. Oh, is President Mike like American? Bet I had y'all waiting with bated breath for my long-awaited comeback, baby. We're gonna pack in some intense English action today. So put your hands up. Oh yeah, yeah. Midoriya Izuku. Oh, he's training. Almost no pain or discomfort. Yesterday, I only used it after being super conscious about dialing it back, but If you keep sustaining the same injuries, it'll take let's say 2 or 3 more times before you better start mentally preparing yourself for life with your arms paralyzed. My emotions were running high, and now that my control might be shakier for it, I might as well keep it refined in a little. Let's simmer down and put shoe style on more of a soft boil. That evening, my. Oh, dust. What do you call this dust, Bakugo? Deku, that stuff. Mess off. You tell me you can't even clean properly, stuff. Dummy. Oh, sorry. Everyone, put the trash from your room by the door. I'll take care of it. Yo, about today's lessons with Mike. No way. You think what I am? He was flinging grammar at us. We haven't learned yet. Like already we knew it. Oh my god, yeah, totally. Me too. I was really surprised. Must have forgotten the lesson prep, huh? And you know, once you trip up the one time, nothing they teach you after that sticks in your head. About the internship. I never got any nominations. I wonder if I can still do it. I want to do it too. Maybe the office that let me come in for the workplace experience will let me intern there too. It's only been a day, and I already feel like I've been left in the dust. Is the expression you're making now, Mr. Detention? Don't call me Mr. Detention. Harsh. Ida, what's this about an internship? I'm angry. Sensei's forbidden us to pass on any info about the contents of lessons and such to you. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'll be having you two stew like that a while longer. You listen, Baku? Shut up already. I got it. Yes, well. Can't stop thinking about it. What is this internship? It couldn't be cleaner. It couldn't be cleaner. I'm getting left behind. It couldn't be clearer. I'm getting left behind. It's the same way for all the normal subject lessons too. Thinking it over clearly, I realize now that this 3-day house arrest is actually a huge blow. Trash. I mean, there's even a Hero Foundation lesson tomorrow. Everyone else will be studying new assignments and growing. There's a wide open gap between us now, and I'm falling behind. I've got to take back the distance. Small text, mumble, bumble. Is that Pip-Boy? What's with the face? Deku season. Trash that away. It's fine if you throw out food trays and stuff into the burnables. Right. What was that? You gotta be the lively little freshman, right? Ha ha. Caught you off guard, did I? Guess that's my bad. Though I did it because I gave you a spook. Who? What are you? Ha. That's a good question. I don't even think I know. And that's super rare for me. Well, you'll know about me soon enough. That aside, it's hard to see you got the proper prep. You got the proper pep. For now, all I can say is, the rumors about you had me curious, so I thought I'd come take a look. Take a look? What was that? And why do I feel like I've seen him before? And as I was worrying myself over that, those 3 fretful days finally came to an end. Oh. You give him the assignment? I got back to things a step ahead of Kacchan. When I returned to class, my house arrest over. I'm sorry it caused so much trouble. Good work, Deku. We're all grateful for the effort. Whoosh. Effort. What are you chomping at the bit about, anyway? Ida, I'm sorry. I let you down. Well, It's fine as long as you're looking back on your actions. But what's gotten you so worked up? I'm gonna leap over the 3-day gap and catch back up. Woohoo! Alright, I like that kind of attitude, Kirishima. Is that Kirishima? Again, I'm the other guy mixed up. Electric guy. Alright, now that Midoriya's back, it's time you all heard the full story about the internship. You can come in now. Oh yeah, because Bakugo doesn't need to hear this. We'll be hearing about how it'll be different from your workplace experiences, directly from a few who have gone through it themselves. Now, they've taken time out of their busy schedules to talk to you. So be sure to listen carefully to what they have to say. Even amongst the current crop of students, they're the trio who reign at top of UA. Oh! It's like Sasuke, and we got Pip-Boy here. The so-called Big Three. The plain-faced boy, one of UA's top students. Okay. Chapter 123, Invincible. They're UA's top students? The Big Three? In other words, Japan's top hero candidates. Those guys. I heard that there were kids like that, but the Big Three, they really don't look like it though, right? They've even got a real looker with them. Did he talk about the girl? I only saw his face before, so I didn't realize. But now I remember. Huh? Oh. He's getting naked? Last year, when I was watching the Swords Festival on TV. What? WTF? There was some guy that didn't even get any decent scores, but he left a strange impression on me. I'm sure the other two didn't finish among the upper ranks either. The UA Big Three, huh? I wonder what kind of heroes they are. Obviously that one guy put his face wherever. Could you all give a brief self-introduction? Let's start with Amakiji? Glare, glare. Shudder, shudder. Tremble. Tremble. Such intensity with a single glance. Whoa! Glare, glare. Huh? It's no use. Marimo. Hondo. No matter how much I try to imagine them as potatoes, everything except their heads stays human. So I can only see them as people. He can change people into potatoes? What should I do? The words won't come out, huh? My mind's gone blank. This sucks. I want to go home, huh? Turned around? He's one of the top of the Department of Heroes, right? Hey, hear that, Amajigi? They call that being a chicken. Yep. Even though you're a human. Weird, right? Huh? This guy's the chicken, Amakiji, Tamaki. And I'm Hondo, Nijiri. Nijiri? It's probably Nijiri. We were requested to come here and talk to you all about the internship. But, hey, by the way, what's with the mask? You sick? Is it a new fashion? Is it in? Huh? Well, a while back. You are Todoroki, right? Right? What's with the burn there? Huh? Well, that's Ashita. If your horns grow, do they grow back? Can you move them? Can you? Mineta, are those bald-looking things your hair? Then how do you get hair? Then how do you get a haircut? Sue, you a tree frog? You're not a toad, right? Everyone, I look at so interesting. It's weird. She's a natural airhead, so cute. She's like a kindergartner. You're saying you're interested in my balls? Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's sexual harassment, senpai. Dude, no. Ha ha ha. Hey, Orgio. Can your tails support your whole body? Hey, answer me. Want to know? I want to know. You three really lack rationality, huh? Please, do not fret, Eraserhead. For I'm the main act today, anyway. The journey ahead is... Journey. Rife with difficulties, is what you're supposed to say. Okay, everyone, totally failed to get the point. All three of them are weirdos, aren't they? They're called the Big Three, but they're kinda, well, they don't give off that feeling at all. Well, your faces say you have no idea what's going on. The internships, which aren't even mandatory, are to be explained by these seniors that just suddenly showed up. It makes no sense, right? You require your provisional license as freshmen, I see. This year's freshmen are rather enthusiastic, aren't they? Yeah, I see. It seems as though my introduction has crashed and burned anyways. Mirio. So everyone here, let's go and fight. You versus me. Huh? Having the experiences with their own bodies is pretty rational, right? How's that for you, Racerhead? Do as you wish. Gymnasium Gamma. Seriously? Seriously. Mirio, you stop this now. Just giving a textbook. This is what it is. So it'll be very valuable to you. Should be fine. So far away. It's not like each and every one of them has that burning desire to rise up in the world. So don't make it so they can't get back up, can't get back on their feet again. Huh? Listen. Did you know a while ago there was this kid that got super discouraged and they gave up on being a hero. So they caused a bunch of problems. Did you know that? It was really tough. It was really tough on Togata. You gotta think carefully, or it'll be super hard on you too. Like really tough, you know? Please stop that. They move. Oh. Kirishima. Wait a second. You gave us a handicap, but we've been practicing fighting against pros. We've also experienced fighting villains. Is the real reason you're that worried about us because you just see us as small fries? You can come at me wherever, whenever. So who's up first? Me. I'd like to go. Ooh. Not like you, Midoriya. I've got to leap over the 3-day gap and catch back up. The problem child. Sounds great. You got quite the enthusiasm, as expected. One of UA's top students. To think that I could ask to fight with him. I couldn't wish for a better opportunity. Right now, how big is the gap between me and the top of UA? Ooh, he's getting ready. Close range unit. We'll close in on him all at once. Think ahead of time for your guidance. Okay, senpai, let's do this. What? He's like, hey, your clothes just came off. My apologies. The fine tuning is a tad difficult, you know. You're full of opening. Oh, his leg went through him. What? As I thought, it's a quirk that lets him slip through things. It's an amazing quirk. What should I do? Face. Really? Oh. Claw. Thumb. Jump. He's gone. Righto. Long range attackers first. Oh. 1 second. He warped. Yeah! It's not just about passing through objects. What kind of overpowered quirk is this? Miriam's quirk really isn't something you should ever be envious of. What you should envy is his skill, little freshman. 38 seconds. No. Yeah, 30 seconds. After being scouted, Mirio fully devoted himself to his internship under a certain hero. 4 minutes 2 seconds. He was carefully cultivated. Okay, class. This is a great opportunity to get it beat into your bodies. That guy. As far as I know, Togata Marimo. 5 seconds, 52 mils. What? Is the man closest to being the #1 hero. And that's including the pros. Half naked, he instantly eliminates half their forces. 5 seconds? Chapter 124. Embryos kicking in the wound. Embryos kicking in the wound. Or what? Embryos kicking in the womb. The internship arc. Yeah. What? Okay. Or the quickening. The internship episode. Okay. The pinnacle of quirked power. He took out more than half of us in a blink of an eye. So he's the man who's the closest to #1. Gulp. Aren't you going to join in? There's no way you lack interest in the #1 student here. I haven't earned my provisional license, so this is the time to be docile. God, nothing left but close quarter kids. He tied them up. They're all down. What the heck was that? I don't get it. I mean, the phasing is strong enough, but he can warp too? Doesn't that make him invincible? Oh, stop. Invincible? With that one word, you've made the level you're all at exceedingly clear. Feint and jab. Oh man, so cool. Just as an amateur watches a pro's skill in action without truly understanding what he's supposed to do, what he's supposed to be marveling at. If you can't understand at a glance how much effort Mario's put in to become so strong, then they can forget about turning any hours. Huh? There must be some kind of trick to it, guys. And it doesn't matter whether he's warping through his phasing ability or the other way around, as long as he's making contact with his attacks. If we just focus on countering him, then there should be moments where we can land our own hits on him. If we don't know what he's doing, that just means we operate within what we do know. Make a hypothesis and search for a way to win. Ooh, he's going after. Oh, thanks, bro. You're a beast, right? You're a beast right out of house arrest, Midoriya. Go ahead, search away. Oh, he sinks through when he's behind. What? That's no relaxed shot. You telling me he predicted I'd show up here? But I've got a killer move for you. Blinding. Why is he touching eyes? Why is he touching his eye? When he goes through his stomach? Gotta tell you, most people think of the same sort of counter-based strategy. Right in the solar plexus. So I'm gonna make this a training session to hunt and destroy the strategist. Midoriya! Oh, he's behind Ida. Yo, hey, about Togata. Yo-ho! About Togata. Hey, has he gotten super strong or what? He's been strong since he was a kid, though. Ooh, just destroying. He should learn some restraint. Power. I took pains to come just shy of showing off my goods. Sorry about that, ladies. And well, yeah. Guess that's the gist of it. I don't even get why, but everybody just got off with a punch to the gut. You think my quirk's strong? Try way too darn strong. It's no fair. When I think of my quirk, I mean, you can phase and warp. Are you a hybrid like Todoroki? OMG, I totally know his quirk. Oh my god, like, can I say it? It's called Fate. Pick me, pick me. It's Mirio's turn to talk. Hado. Nope. Just the one, phaser. And that warping, as you guys called it, works just the way you notice. I said I'm sorry. Haha. Sulk. He's taking air notes? What's the principle behind your warping? If I activate my quirk across my whole body, and I slip through any and everything. That's right, any and everything. That means the ground too. Then when you were sinking, you were actually falling? Yep, falling right through the ground. And when I release my quirk mid-fall, something very mysterious happens. Phase, and he goes down, bang, bing, and he goes up. Oh, he shoots to where he's pointed. You see, it looks like two objects with mass can't overlap. And so I get shot right back out. In other words, I'm expelled from underground in an instant. And that's how my warping works. I can exploit it and adjust the angle of trajectory by how I pose and position my body. Okay. That sounds like an IRL glitch. Perfect way to put it. Ha ha ha. He can phase through every attack and move anywhere he wants instantly. Anyway, any way you look at it, that's a strong quirk. It's not a strong quirk. I made the quirk strong. Huh? When it's activated, my lungs can't take in any oxygen, since any air I inhale just pass through. By the same token, my eardrums won't vibrate, and retinas won't receive any light. What? I phase through everything. That means all I retain is my mass, without being able to sense anything around me, apart from the sensation of falling. Do you really understand? Because it works like that. Even if I'm only going through one wall, activate everything except one leg. Deactivate the other leg and plant it on the ground. Then activate the remaining leg and pass through. A simple movement requires several processes. Wow. If that was me, the bigger the rush, the more likely I mess that up. Never mind that, it'd be hard to move if you can't feel anything. Yep, sure enough, I feel behind. In the blink of an eye, I drop to the bottom of the barrel. My clothes drop too. Tap, tap, tap. The one mistake I can't afford to make with this quirk is being too slow to pop back up. Predict. Faster than your surroundings, and occasionally you've got to use deception. But more than anything, I need to be able to predict. And the thing that makes that prediction possible is experience. Using the experience to put together your prediction. It was a tad long, but this was the real reason for our bout. Rather than words, I wanted to show you through experience. During the internship, we're no guest. We're one of the sidekicks. We're there as actual pros. It's truly frightening. Sometimes you'll even bear witness to deaths. However, all those terrifying moments and tough times are top-notch experiences that you can't obtain at school. I took all those experiences experiences I gained in the internship and made them my strengths. Then I grabbed the top spot. And that's why, freshman, even if it's terrifying, you have to do it. Crap. He even speaks like a pro. Clap, 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 clap. He cleaned up that week and a half experience in 2 panels. Little fourth wall breaking, huh, Momo? Yes, huh? Guess the workplace experience thing did kind of feel like that. Yeah, they never let us face anything dangerous. It's nearly time to head back. Hey, was there any point to us being here? Do you know? I'm glad we didn't do anything. Let's give Mirio our thanks. It's a quirk with a huge drawback when used to its fullest. But he's making use of the ability he's got. And for that reason, he's racked up experience and honed his prediction as a support skill. Couldn't he like phase through the world? Like all the way through the world? The top of UA isn't occupied by merely the strong. Togata Mirio senpai. You're someone who's become strong through blood, sweat, and tears. Thank you very much. Bet you didn't know I thought you'd go overboard and deal excessive damage back there, you know? But the fact that they're all fine made me think, man, what a guy. But man, that was close. My hot rod was... Oh, his pants almost fell. Did any of those kids catch your interest? They're on my mind. You know, so weird. Oh, I work my way through them, starting from the back of the pack. That's the basics of my usual strategy. But the aforementioned problem child analyzed that opener and moved according to his prediction. He seems like he'd like sir. Wonder what'll end up happening with the internship thing. They said they were still checking out the situation for the freshmen, but the story of how Togata senpai reached the top from square zero is kind of inspirational. If you got trash, bring it here. Paco's just for the time being, I suppose we're waiting for Zawa Sensei's go signal. What? Intern? Who the heck are you? Well, I was wondering if you're taking any Gran Torino. Looks like you've become quite the hotshot while I wasn't looking. Sorry, boy, but I'm tied up in a separate case, so there's no way I can watch over you. Huh? Wait, is that the police station? Oh, that's right. You were just an untrained hack successor that no one aside from me chose after the sports fizzle. It's because I'm this untrained hack successor. I want to do all I can to get closer to being the #1 hero. Don't go sprouting off the obvious all cool like. If that's the deal, then discuss it with your direct mentor. And he's practically breathing fire about all things education at the moment. The Zawa Sensei told us to use the connections we made during the sports festival. So somebody's basically ordered you to. But All Might can introduce you to all sorts of people. No, for example, his former psychic. Oh. Who's this guy? Sir, bam. The perps are on the move. And wow, you're not looking any less plain today either, dude. Make your reports in a single breath. Sir, yes, sir. It seems the capo of the villain group were investigating villain named Overhaul. Cough. Has established contact with the villain alliance. Oh, he's the plague doctor guy. Is this sir? Evil heads joining together. with a center color. Really kicking the womb. Internship Arc. Just had a nice chat, and would you know, he's not such a bad guy. Told me to let him talk to you. I know what a creep. You brought me quite the big shot, haven't you, twice? Chapter 125, Overhaul. Oh. He's red hair. Okay. Looks unhygienic. This the base? Yeah, yeah. You think we take you straight to our stronghold so quickly? This is where you'll be doing your interview. Give me a break here. So darn dusty in here. I'm gonna catch something. Don't worry, everything inside's already been ill for a while now. Oh. Toga, the magic guy. He's the head honcho, huh? I see the villain alliance got a sense of irony. Hold on now, sugar. You saying our head's a celebrity? I got sensei to show me a picture of him once. They call him a gangster. The capo of the eightfold cleansers. He's a gangster, like a yakuza? Whoa, girl, this is a first for me. Feels dangerous. There's something that makes him feel different from us, I'm guessing. All right, allow this old man to teach a high school dropout like you what you need to know. Back in the day, there was a whole slew of scary bands operating the underground. But then, heroes hit their little heyday and laid them bare, dismantling them. When All Might arrived on the scene, he made sure their age was all but over. The one who managed to scramble away without getting their tails yanked back went on to live meager lives, constantly surveilled as villain wannabes. To put it simply, they're artifacts of a bygone era. Well, no faults there. So what brings a fine yakuza scraping through life like you to our digs? Are you another one of those types who are full high off All Might's retirement? No, more so, even then, All Might's. It's all for one's departure that's really big. He was the emperor, the kingpin, who ruled the entire underworld. My generation treated him like an urban legend. Oh, so we knew about him. But the whole old-timer feared him with but the old-timers feared him with conviction. And when rumors floated of his demise, they only feared him more. That's the man who revealed himself, and then got thrown into Tartarus. In other words, the kingpin is now gone, from both the light and the shadows. Who will the next kingpin be, I wonder? If you're saying you know who my sensei is, then you still dare to provoke me? I'm the next kingpin. I'm gathering up influence as we speak, and soon we're going to expand. And with that power, we're going to smash the heads in of this hero world. Mark my words. You got a plan? A plan? Do you come here to make buddy with us? There's another term for a goal without a plan to back it up, and that's pipe dream. You present me with a pipe dream, I'm not gonna be thrilled. So what if you expand your forces? How are you going to control them to begin with? What sort of organization are you aiming for? I started with the hero killer stain. And then it happened with the Glee killer, Muscular, and the escaped death row inmate, Moonfish. All three were first-rate pawns at your disposal, but you lost them all immediately, didn't you? Didn't know how to use them. Plus, you can't even handle a 10 you have remaining properly, and yet you're talking about expanding. What's the point of amassing power that you can't control? In order to realize your goals, you need a plan, and I have a plan. I didn't come here to become one of you. Twice. Next time, confirm their intentions before bringing anyone here. To execute the plan, I need boatloads of money, and the world isn't exactly overflowing with weirdos who'd invest in such outdated bunch of small-time gangsters. But if I had you, whose reputation has swelled far and wide with me, then it'd be a whole other matter. Come under my umbrella, boys, and I'll show you just how well I can use you all. And then I'll be the next kingpin. Go home. Sorry, gangster kid. We didn't join up like this to be under someone. Oh, it's Manga guy. That's right. S. In other words, to go to meet up with an old friend. I tend to be shy and timid, but a girl who stayed friends with me even after discovering who I was once told me, folks who are bound by the chains of common sense always laugh at those who aren't. Oh, he's drawing on Kenny. You busted out in all your glory, didn't you? I can't muster the courage. I'm here because I wanted to live without being bound by anything. We'll decide where we belong. We'll decide where we belong by ourselves. And he touched them. What? Tining, stretching, creaking. What? You guys fired the first shots. Magdi. So darn dirty. That's why I hate this. Mr. Compress, stop! This guy's bad news. I'll imprison him. Compression. Oh, we got my quirk. Oh, what? He got shot with something. And it's quirk. I can't activate it. Touch. Don't touch me. Eddie. Oh, man. What's this dude's quirk? He can, like, explode people? Ah! Rub, rub, rub. Ooh. Shield me! Oh, who's this? Ah, grumble. That was a close call, Overhaul. I see. Oh! It was fairly simple to foresee. You do this from the start. Wait, we weren't followed here. Where'd they come from? This must be the work of one of their quirks. Too slow. I missed one shot, but it seems it was immediately effective. He shot him with something. I wish to finish this without incident, Villain Alliance. With the situation as is, any calm decision making has broken down. Rub, rub, rub. Yes, whittling away at each other's forces is also unproductive. We each have one dead, so this is a good place to stop. Let's let cooler heads prevail and talk at a later date. Don't hold the extra one arm against me. I'll kill you, you guy. Tomorrow, I can stab him, right? I'm gonna stab him. No, don't. Make him take responsibility. That was the wisest choice, Handman. Toss. I won't say do it immediately, but sooner is better. Think about it. Your organization and all of that. Call me when you regain your composure. Battle for Hegami intensifies. Nap room. Come in, you two. Come in. Alright, kids. You ready to talk a few things over? Okay. 25. Chapter 126. Opening up the world. Oh yeah. Or open up the world. Open up world. Okay. As a result of yesterday's discussion regarding hero internships for freshmen, starting with the principal, the majority of the teachers said give it up. Denied right from the start. What? Even after the info session with the seniors? But if we think about it from a sequence of events that led everyone living in the dorms, I guess it would turn out like this. Serves you right. Out of house arrest, just grasp the flow of the conversation, just because you can't participate. However, there are also those with the opinion that under our current safeguard policy, we won't raise you to be strong heroes. So this will be our policy. We will only allow freshmen to work at offices that have good track record when taking in interns. That is the conclusion we reached. I wonder if Gunhead's place is okay. Maybe we should call Selkie. God darn it. Staff room. You're saying you want me to introduce you to Sir Nighteye for an internship? Yes, please. He's one of the few heroes that worked under you. So eager. I want to go to karaoke. Mr. Plasma. This is rather sudden. Where does his name come up? Ah, I see. You try to get a head start on the internship. So you heard from Gran Torino. Please introduce me. I refuse. What? Huh? I'm not saying that just to be mean. There are 3 reasons. Reason 1. During yesterday's meeting, I was part of the opposing faction. If we think about the recent resurgence of the villains, at the very least, I think freshmen don't need to have their internships right yet. I agree. Oh, 13. Miss Midnight. Originally, it's not like there was zero risk involved. So shouldn't the school back up the students that want to go? Reason 2. I think you should go after strengthening your shoot style. I think he's been trying pretty hard already. Oh, Plasma. But there's still plenty of room left to develop that technique if he pushes himself, Signitas. Reason 3. For some reason, it's just awkward. Hey, All Might, that excuse was just personal, President Mike. Personal. Mike, stop it. Kacchan told me. You've had the tracks and everything laid out for you, so don't go losing. My quirk is very similar to All Might's. If I work under Nighteye, I think I'll be compared to you. I've got to become stronger. I've become several times stronger than anyone else. This impatience is because he's my successor. However, I don't dislike that attitude, but I really can't give you that introduction. Huh? I can't anyway. And with that, we've come to this situation. Huh? For now, you're here. Sorry. Being called here by All Might himself. I'm over the moon. I don't really understand this situation. Ditto. Actually, I'm in the same boat, Midoriya. Oh. Young Togata is currently working under Nighteye in his hero internship. Really? Togata senpai? It's continued for a whole 1 year now. So after you graduate, you'll pretty much be his sidekick already? As long as Sir's opinion doesn't change, you know? That's so cool. Young Togata, from your perspective, do you think young Midoriya can work under Nighteye? So that's it. This is what you wanted to talk about. Poof. Could I introduce Midoriya to Sir? Right. But why do you need me to cushion the exchange? He'd be thrilled to hear from you personally. He's always watching your videos, you know. Honestly, I'm too ashamed to show him my face. In the end, things turned out exactly as he forewarned they would. Huh? Anyway, what do you think of young Midoriya? Let's see, well, Midoriya, what kind of hero do you want to be? What kind? Because he's a super strong, awesome hero. Do you think I could be one too? Helping with a smile, no matter the need, no matter how many. They say speaking something aloud organizes one's thoughts. I've experienced so much up till now, because I can't take any more, alright? Never giving others a reason to worry. The more I do, the further I go, and I realize just how difficult this path is. Winning and saving the day, beyond any doubt. I want to be the greatest hero, and that's why I have to get stronger. That's one crazy goal, you know. I got no reason to refuse. It's okay. Is that okay? Thank you so much. Sure. I already was thinking Sir Might, Sir Might? That was Sir Knight. Sir Knight like you anyway. Oh my god, really? We certainly have a worthy successor for you. Togata Murray, I see. His grades aren't anything laudable, but he's a student whose presence we're always conscious of. The voice around him are always ringing with laughter. Ooh. But near the bottom in terms of grades. But nonetheless, his smile is irresistible. When you say that's perfectly in line with your view of what a hero should be. If I had never bumped into young Midoriya, then he would be my. Oh. He would be his successor? And then came the weekend. Got the day off. Oh hey, Midoriya, morning. We ought to be thankful to our teachers. They didn't revoke our rights. Would you shut up? Those two have to attend short course lessons for the professionals, huh? We really need to catch up. To the rest quickly. I told you, shut up. Shut the heck up. Why don't you walk behind me? Shoot. We're gonna go to Momo's lesson prep session today. You guys coming? Sorry, bro. We actually got places to be today, too. Darn, really wanted to go. What are we gonna do for Material Day? We've all got our own lifestyles. Okay. An hour away by train. These are Sir's offices. Whoa. Hey dude, don't get all squared on me. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you, but Sir's got very strict standards. I'm well aware. He's a famous stoic hero who's not only strict with others, but also with himself, and it shows in his work. That sharp glance can startle me even just from watching from a screen. You mean like that totally, but Sir's actually got another face that he doesn't show the media, huh? So if you don't want to get turned away at the door, then sometime between when you first meet him and when you're finished talking, you gotta make him laugh at least once, huh? What do you mean? Make him laugh? Sure. Sir looks like a grumpy puss, but despite that, or maybe because of it, he respects humor above anything else. Introducing you is all I can do for you. The Sir who will decide whether he can use you or not. I want to help you out, but the only way is for you to get Sir to acknowledge you by your own efforts. I know it's late to ask, but why are you doing me a favor, even though we've only just met? I'm not really thinking of it as doing you a favor or anything. You've got yourself one crazy goal, and you're trying to make it a reality. You know, when a hero sees someone in need, it's just in their nature to be nosy and help them out. Right? It's just beyond that door. If you want to get stronger, then push it. Then push it open yourself. Bow Girl is the winning creation of the fan art contest. Thank you, Hara-san. What's with their outfit? Like, let's see. The contact point was already deserted, but evidence was found of blood stains that had been wiped off. And due to the serious damage to the building in question, it's believed that some sort of struggle occurred. In all likelihood, negotiations must have broken down. Bubble Girl. Who's watching All Might? I think that a society without vigor or humor is one without a future. Huh? Wait, no. It was just a long report. So no. Please, no. Huh? The offices of Sir Nighteye. Just what kind of... I brought the freshman I told you about yesterday. Ah! Oh. Tickle hell? Good grief. Now there's that nice high volume voice. Just what kind of... Wah! Stop! Oh god, Wheela! What the... Looks like Bubble Girl. One of his sidekicks didn't show him enough humor. What? The intensity delivered right before my eyes. If you don't want to get turned away at the door, I need to get stronger. I've selfishly had others lead me up to this point. Now it's time for me to open up the rest of the way with my own hands. He says he wants humor. We'll show him humor. What's he doing? In order to become the #1 hero. My name is Midoriya Izuku. What is he looking at All Might for? I admire All Might too much. I admire All Might to such crazy extent. I spent many years practicing in front of the mirror. A sense of humor is the thing I lack the most. If this doesn't make him laugh, then my internship with Nighteye is as good as... Are you mocking All Might? Oh, it bombed. Is this the pink slip for his internship? Oh man. Chapter 127. Sir Nighteye, Izuku Midoriya, Mirio Togata, and All Might. Okay. What do you mean by that face you're pulling? Ooh. Sir, a gentleman incensed. It must be a shot aimed at the fact that it must be a shot aimed at the fact I was once All Might's psychic. No, that's I. All Might has no such wrinkle here. Huh? The wrinkles around his eyes are around 0.6 centimeters and 0.8 centimeters during his Silver Age. In this day and age, even non-licensed All Might goods are made with the differences between his different appearances throughout the ages in mind. Oh wait! Look at all of these All Might goods all over his workplace. All Might: A History, Volume 1, Volume 2, Famous Quotes of All Might, Guide of Hero Knowledge. For I'm here. All Might's muscles. All Might's photo album 1 and 2. It's unmistakable. This man, that's the tapestry from his 10th anniversary. It was never put up for sale. Oh my god. Want. A maniac level All Might fan. I am quite displeased. You may leave now. Do you know of The vinegar suicide incident? Huh? It refers to the incident when a middle school student with a quirk that could alter liquid substances, nearly drowned in a river, spurred All Might to the rescue. The drowning kid, in a panic, inadvertently changed the river into vinegar, which caused All Might's eyes to sting when he jumped in. The smile he flashed, his eyes screwed shut all the while as he did the post-rescue interview, is the moment I chose for the funny face. My eyes. Of course, I know of it. It was before my time with him. A special episode of Looking Back on NHA TV touched on it briefly. That's it. That's the one. There was no villain in that incident, and compared to his other works, it's nothing special. It's nothing spectacular. It doesn't even show up on fan sites very much, but I really like it, especially what he said after the kid thanked him. It was so witty. I should be thanking you for making my skin look 10 years younger. Yes, that's the line. The skin line. Are you insolent? Are you testing me? No. That's just, it's just that we have All Might, we have All Might with us at school now. So it's awkward to be so direct talking about him. So I just got a little hyped up recounting the story. The crux of that incident was that a student's home life. Yes, that's right. It really makes me reflect on the importance of words. Mirio, what is that kid to you? He's an underclassman. Taking care of him. Well, he wasn't able to make him laugh. Get him to laugh. But he can't argue with results. But you can't argue with results. He put his foot through the door. So you say you wish to intern at my office, or at my agency, in order to become stronger than you are at present. Yes, please take me. The school contract printout, sir. I have it for you to stamp. I bid you not interrupt me. The moment I stamp my seal of approval, the contract goes into effect. Yes, sir. This is no internship that you see with any normal company, where it ends within a week. You'd be working with us for more than a month at the very least, with compensation naturally. For a freshman like you, whose class overload is relatively heavy, the amount of time you'll need to take off from lessons will of course increase, and you won't be able to move at the same pace as all of your peers in class. If I try to move forward at the same pace as everyone, then I never reach the top. You see? Oh, stamping. Oh, you didn't. You missed? You missed. Yes, because I have no intention of stamping it. What? I understand full well that there is indeed merit in you working here, for you. But what merit is there for me in hiring you? How exactly do I profit from accepting you into our fold without delay? How do I profit from our office with 2 psychics and now 1 intern? What do you have to contribute to society? How would you be of benefit to others? If you want me to acknowledge you, you must show me. All Might showed his worth through his power and his humor. He put fear in the hearts of criminals and hope in the hearts of the people. That is why the public took to him with open arms. How can I be of use to society? What advantages would you give my agency? I'd appreciate it if you try to show me, not with words, but with actions. You have 3 minutes. 3 minutes to take this seal from my hands. If you wish to engage in heroics under my supervision, then stamp the paper yourself. Huh? You can say I'm giving you, who hasn't the slightest shred of sense of humor, a rare chance. What do you say? Am I not merciful? Mirio, Bubble Girl, leave us. All right. Where's your spirit? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ooh. Do you have to do some kind of practical skill test like that, Mirio? Sir personally chose me, so nope, I didn't. He's really taken a liking to you, hasn't he? I'm really jealous of you. So jealous. Why is she wearing a mask? Was she wearing a mask when she left? Yeah. No? Is she? Yeah, she's wearing a mask. So does she not, can she not handle germs? Haha. However, it's not looking good for Midoriya. There's only darkness ahead. Amongst Sir's quirks, accomplishing those conditions are virtually impossible. I won't raise a finger against you, and I don't care what kind of attacks you use. It doesn't matter what happens to this room. Just try to take it. Huh? Dash. Approaching from the front. Catch. Or so you'd make me think, then. Overhead. You'll fall with another attack. I see everything. Just as I thought. However, if I can exceed that with sheer number of attacks. Time eclipse, 1 minute. You make some space for a moment. Then you feel frustration. As you realize the truth, there's no counter to my foresight. Sir Nighteye quirk, foresight. By making eye contact and touching a part of the target person for 1 hour, you can see that person's possible courses of action ahead of time. The conditions are a trade secret. Just increasing attack frequency isn't enough as a countermeasure. Is there no way to get around his foresight? I was wondering what kind of person you are. My expectations were numerous, however. Even if you have the proper power to be the symbol, you're completely mediocre. The villains are getting restless. And we're beginning to see a dark cloud descend on this era. At a time like this, it's just as I thought. Mirio should have succeeded one for all. Oh. One for all? Togata, senpai. To this day, I respect and adore All Might. Though the one respect we could not meet eye to eye on was the question of his successor. Just as he thought. Does that mean Togata senpai was the candidate to inherit One for All? Does he know? How did Nighteye and All Might come to know about him? For that matter, does All Might know all this? If he does, why didn't he ever tell me? Oh, so you have time to stand still and think, I take it. Or are you simply exhausted? No plan? No strategy? Ooh. And when Mirio told me he'd be introducing you to me, I was taken aback, but I suppose it's time I made it absolute certain. There's a person who is worthier of One for All. I cannot acknowledge the likes of you. You can become a hero. The words he told me that day, and are everything to me. Hit him from overhead. Hit him so hard, so fast that he can't even react to what he foresees. How could I sit there and let him reject everything reject everything All Might and I have been through? He's not the kind of kid who's so used to rejecting anymore. All Might, I'll be taking that still. Choose me, and I'll show you just how worthy I am. Wow.